Start tonight with a power struggle in New York City. State officials are calling for an investigation into why Con Edison intentionally turned the lights off on tens of thousands of people during a heat wave. Tonight, CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer is demanding answers.
It's not something you see very often. Overhead power wires in Brooklyn on fire, burning up. And it may be one of the reasons Con Ed intentionally turned off power to 33,000 homes in southeast Brooklyn, leaving 3 times that number, 100,000 people, to swelter. Why weren't those overhead wires prepared for a heat wave?
Yeah, so the overhead wires are actually fed by circuits underground. We started to have problems with the underground equipment, and that feeds the overhead equipment. If we didn't take out those wires of service, there could have been damage and the outages would have been a lot longer.
The move infuriated the governor.
It's not acceptable, and I don't accept Con Edison saying, well, there was a heat wave.
And the mayor.
No answers whatsoever as to why this happened.
Sources at the State Public Service Commission telling CBS 2 the utility will have to face the music, explain what happened, why it wasn't prepared, and defend its decision to take the system down. I demanded answers even before the state investigation gets underway. Is there any excuse for having the outages?
No, there's never excuse for outages. We don't find any outage acceptable. Sometimes equipment doesn't behave the way you think it will.
So why do these outages due to heat not happen in other cities?
If you think about heat and its impact on mechanical equipment, it can cause it to break down sometimes.
But why here and not other places?
Oh, there are outages. If you look at the heat wave that just happened, other cities had power outages. We certainly had more than we expected.
One reason Con Ed's system is more susceptible, state officials tell me, is that a large part of the system, 96,000 miles of cable, is underground, making it more susceptible to salt damage in the winter and, sources say, heat damage in the summer. Isn't it possible to build in some kind of insulation?
All cable, all equipment has insulation around it. It's like your car, and it overheats. It's running great until it doesn't.
Well, most people, including the governor and the mayor, expect the power grid to be more dependable than a car, and they're threatening to yank Con Ed's license. And while New Yorkers pay through the nose for electricity, we rank only 6th in the nation. It costs more in Hawaii, Alaska, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and California, according to the United States Energy Information Association.
Perspective, but not quite the salve that people want, right?
Not quite.
Okay, thank you.